I'm on a mission to hit every thrift store in San Diego so you know where to shop and the places that you can save your gas on going. Spoiler alert, some of these thrift stores are low-key fire and some are definitely a total flop. So let's start with this first one, Hope Mission Thrift Store in North Park, San Diego, and let's find out where it lands. All right off the bat, when you get to this place, I absolutely love the fact that there's parking. I mean, ample parking. And if you are from San Diego and you know anything about the North Park area, parking is a mess, meaning it doesn't exist. So the fact that you can go there at any time and go into their parking lot, park, and walk into the thrift store without spending 30 minutes looking for parking is immediately a bonus for me. It is one of the bigger thrift stores that I've ever been to in San Diego. And that is a good thing because if you're looking for something, you can definitely find it there. Okay, so Hope Mission Thrift Store looks like they have various locations and they do have a website so it can give you all that information about where they are. And so it looks like they're also in other places in California, which is cool. The proceeds look like it goes to local community centers for men and women and people in need. Okay, so that's their mission behind the thrift store. But let's jump into the thrift store because that's why you're here. Whether this place is somewhere you really should be going or let's save our gas. It's organized pretty well. Men, women, children. So it's pretty easy to see where you got to go to get your things. It's also organized by colors, not by sizes. So that's a good and a bad thing for me because there are times when I definitely want to be able to see my size section and, you don't get your hopes up high looking at something and you pull it and it's an extra small when you need a medium or a large. But if you're looking for certain things, going and finding a color is super easy and it was really well organized. It depends on how you like your organization. Some thrift stores organize by size, some thrift stores are going to organize by color. That's just a personal preference. For me, I would rather the size, but hey, if you're about the thrift game, it doesn't matter. You go in, you push that rack back and you start moving the clothes, okay? So let's get into the store selection. They have limited household stuff. I found the prices on their household things to be a little ridiculous, to be honest with you. Now, for some of these wine glasses and things like that, I haven't done a check to whether or not what type of glasses they were, but you can get those cheaper elsewhere, a lot of different places, including brand new. But they don't have a big selection on that, and I won't consider this a place that I would go if I'm looking for things for the home. When it comes to clothing, I would give them definitely an A+. They have the goods. They have things. You are definitely going to be able to find something in that store. You can see tons of men's pieces and then even more on the women's side. So it's broken down by the long dresses, short dresses, skirts, pants, activewear. They have it all, and I really like that. And then they had a ton of children's clothes, which were in really good condition as well, and I really like that. The clothes selection is also top-notch in this store for me, based on what I've seen with other flops, unfortunately. They have really good pieces, really good brands there, and the pieces are in good condition, like really, really, really good condition. So you're not pulling and going through a lot of things that have stains, rips, all those things that turn me off why some thrift stores bring those things and put them on the rack in the first place. Really like that. They do not have a good selection of shoes though. Baby, the shoe selection, first of all, I'm not sure why it's under this dark alcove within the store. It's almost like a forgotten section. I'm thinking because it's a new place, as I said, if I didn't say it yet, this place opened in February 2025. And maybe they're still working on hanging some lights over there, but I'm going to need to see what I'm looking at and where the shoe section is. It's one, they don't have a lot. Two, they don't have a lot of good selection. And three, why is it under this dark alcove is beyond me. So I'm not going to give them too much points on I can't give them too much points on the shoe selection. That's not where you're going to find your cute shoes. But my girl was with me and she did find she found a pair of Ugg slides. which the price was good. I think she paid $8.99 or $6.99 for them. That's a good price for that. But the couple of times that I've gone there, I went over to the shoe selection and I was not impressed. They have a bag selection, also another place that I probably won't be, it's not a place that I'm going to say, oh, if I go here, I might definitely be getting a nice bag. It was measly at best. We could pass on that. Let's give that one a flop, to be honest. But they do make up for it with the clothes. So let's talk about the clothes. I went shopping here, and if you watch my video, I have 2 lives that I did about the clothes and stuff that I got at this place. The first time I took a friend who was trying to do a whole wardrobe redo, and we bought so much stuff here because the clothes low-key fire. I'm not gonna lie. They're gonna get their check marks from me for this one. The clothes, the pieces that they have to choose from, you will find things, no matter your size, petite, large, small, extra small, you're going to find something. You're going to find a lot of stuff. So I'm going to give them checks on that one. And when I went there, if you check out these 2 videos, wherever they point up, wherever they come up on the screen, you got to check out those lives because I was able to find some really cute pieces and style people in those pieces that were super amazing. Now, what I would say is pricing. Now, the pricing is kind of high, not gonna lie. The pricing is kind of high for thrift store, but you have to remember we are in San Diego. Everything in San Diego is high. Damn, bread is high. So you're going to find all these different prices that if you're watching this and you are in Denver or you are in Kansas and you're like, oh my God, yes, it is high, but not ridiculous for even San Diego. Now, the good thing is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have 25% off for everything in the store is 25% off. Interesting, which I learned the last time we went, is that the 25% is only until 2 or 3 p.m. I got to double check that, but 2 or 3 p.m., which is like happy hour kind of thing. I'm not sure why, not just the whole day. I don't know what happens maybe they're trying to get the people who are not working. And if you're coming after work, you're not going to get the sale. Not sure. However, I'm going to give them a little bit of credit 2 days of the week to have the sale is good. It's one of those you're going to have to take the day off for a couple of hours and run over there and sneak over there and get your sale prices. But it's worth it because the prices without it, not ridiculous, but not cheap, if you catch what I'm saying. Okay. So I went on a Sunday and I went on a Thursday. The Sunday, homegirl did not get the 25% off, but she got so much stuff that we just could not leave it. We just could not. Check the video so you could see what I'm talking about with exactly what she got, the prices and the brands. They were on point. But then we went back on a Thursday and we did get to enjoy that 25% off, and I got some stuff too. So let me jump in and show you what I did get. You can see the type of things that you can get there and why I absolutely would recommend going there if you're looking for clothes. I'm your girl, Ayana Peterson, and on this channel, I talk about how you can have an amazing lifestyle, luxe lifestyle, but always keeping it on a budget. So if this is content that you enjoy, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like video so you can always know when I put out more videos like this. Now let's jump back into the review of Hope Mission Thrift Store in North Park, San Diego. Okay, so I think I still have the tags on these, so yep. I do. And so you could get an idea of what I'm talking about. Gonna move this chair out of the way. Okay. This is a Fashion Nova basic black dress, a bodycon, if you would, just a black dress that I like wearing under my kimonos. It's just something that I can put on and go really quickly. Fashion Nova, not the most elite brand, but what I liked about this is that it actually is a fully lined black dress. So no see-through, keep it classy, keep it luxe always. And I like the high neck as well up here. So for me, that was a yay. And it was $4.99. This is $4.99. You could see the full thing. It's $4.99, and that's not including the 25% off. So for me, that is definitely a win. Second one is this dress that I'm hoping to wear for my holiday party at the end of the year. Listen, it is never too early to start thinking about those events that's coming up, okay? So that when it comes up, we are not running around overspending because we have it right there in our closet. But look at this gorgeous dress. This thing is gorgeous. Look at the color. Look at the shimmer. It is fully lined as well. And the bows at the top is velvet. Mike, oh my goodness, this was cute. It's a brand new, so it may not have been worn. Sugar Lips is the brand. And this was $8.99, not including the entire 25% off, okay? So not including the 25% off. Beautiful dress, beautiful holiday party dress. Definitely gonna be stepping out in that one. And I got a few, I'm going back to the gym, so y'all gonna see me up in here in about 6 months with the abs and all, but I'm going back to the gym full time. And when I do that, I normally try to add some more pieces so that I don't have to worry about washing things right away. So I got a few athletic wear. These are some tights, and these are by Mondetta. Not sure who that is, but I like the color. And these were $3.99. $3.99, not including the 25% off. And I got two pieces to go with it. I like to coordinate my gym fit. Just, give me that extra boost of like, girl, you're doing your thing. And so this one is by Joy Lab. And this was $3.99. And the other one was $6.99, and it's because it's by Athleta. Okay, so $6.99, $3.99, not including 25% off. So think about it. If you didn't catch it on a day that had the 25% off, I still would have purchased it. I think that's a good price, to be honest with you. Remember, I'm in San Diego, I'm in California, everything's expensive, and the thrift prices do reflect a higher than the other nationwide thrift store prices, but I still think this was reasonable. And I would have bought it whether or not I had the 25% off or not. Then my last piece, which is my favorite, like I'm gonna have to show this one to you guys. Okay, I had to show you this one in person because, oh my goodness, look at this thing. This thing is, when I look at this thing, is so gorgeous. And it's a Lilis collection. I've never heard of the brand. It's faux leather. It's not real leather. But as I said, I've never heard of the brand, and I'll definitely be checking it out. But this one was $8.99, not including the 25% off. I mean, look at this. This is a stunner piece. And so for me, going into a thrift store and finding pieces like this, where it's just one of a kind, not everyone's going to have it, it makes you feel instantly confident. It makes you feel like, whew, that was worth my gas and my trip and my, going through traffic to get to this place. That's what I love about thrifting, because you're not going to find many people walking around with this. And I bet you when I wear this, people are going to ask, girl, where'd you find that jacket? And I'm going to tell them, Hope Mission Thrift in North Park. Okay. All right, so for store selection, as I said, for clothing, it is a hit for me. I will absolutely recommend this place. I will tell people about it. I will go back. I will try to always go back on a 25% off time. Tuesdays and Thursdays, make sure before 3 o'clock, because not sure why we can't have the full day for the 25% off, but and that's their business decision and not mine. But I'm telling you, though, so that you don't make that, so you're not disappointed when you get there and you see the prices and then you don't get your little 25% off at the counter, at the register. There is a section in here where they have the boutique section, where they're pulling things that are probably more higher end designers sometimes, because there were some things in there like Guess that I'm like, I'm not sure why this is here, but for the most part, most of the pieces are from higher end designers. And that I would say their prices there are ridiculous. I'm just going to put it out there. It's ridiculous. So you're going to find things there that are like $29, $49. If you really, 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 really love it, can't live without it, will think about it all the time, then do you. It's your pockets, your money, your budget. But for me, if I'm recommending or if they ask me to consult on how they should price these things, I would say those prices should not be at that level. So that's one thing. Just be careful. If you walk into the store first and you hit the boutique section, don't let it turn you off from going to the other section. That's just their place. That's just the racks that they pull pieces that they believe are higher end designers, so should be higher. I did not find anything in there that I was like, yes, I definitely want to spend $30 before my 25% off, or even $30 if I didn't have the 25% off. But that's just me. You may go there and find beautiful things that, hey, it's, 50% below the retail price and therefore you want it. Over to you. But I just want to warn you about that in advance. Now, there are two things I really did not like about this store, and I'm not sure, if it will sway you in any way, but I'm just putting it out there, so I'm being totally honest about my review here. One, no fitting rooms. And most thrift stores, yes, a lot of thrift stores actually don't have fitting rooms, especially after COVID. They closed it and just never reopened it. That's a whole different video about why. But regardless, this one does not have a fitting room. However, the reason why that annoys me a little bit is that all sales are final here. Now, if you're going to have an all sales that's final, meaning I go home with it, I cannot bring it back if it does not fit, then I should have somewhere to be able to try my things on. So here's a little tip that I'm going to throw in there for you. If you are going to go and you don't have the right pieces on at the moment to try things on, what I ended up doing is just putting on leggings there and a tank top, and then I tried on things over that. Now, if you're going to thrifting, if you wear a thrift uniform, key, so that you don't find yourself in a situation where you love something, but you really need to try it on, which I absolutely recommend that you try on the things before you buy. However, for the store to have all sales are final and not have a fitting store, then I'm like, oh, this is a little weird and harsh. Just my 2 cents there. The other thing that I didn't like is that there are no bathrooms. Now, got it. We're not going there to be using everybody's public bathroom. However, as I mentioned, this place is huge. So you could be up in there for a few hours. And the fact that you cannot use the bathroom is a little sus. I'm just going to put that out there. So another note, if you're going to go there and you know you're going to be there for a few hours, make sure you use the bathroom before you get there. They do have some music that plays sometimes. This is really random that I'm just like, So bring your earbuds. That's the other thing. Bring your earbuds, because the music, the first time I went there was like, what? Are we at a rave? And then the second time it was super loud. So they still working out the mechanics with their DJ probably. But bring your earbuds. I actually do when I'm shopping by myself. I like to put on my own music anyway, zone out and be in the zone for what I'm about to find. But if you're there, that might be for some people, it might turn them off because music could be, it sets the scene, or it could be the reason you leave early. Don't leave early. Go through those racks. There are a lot of amazing things in there to find just for those few minor things. If you've already visited Hope Mission Thrift, let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. Is it a hit or a miss for you? So if thrifting is one of those things that you are like, ooh, I absolutely love thrifting, or I'm new to it and I'm still like trying to find my way around, and you're in the San Diego area, this store is definitely one that you should hit up in North Park. But there's so many other things that you can do. If you check out this next coming video, I talk about how you can put an itinerary together with thrifting and some fun, unique things to do in San Diego that keeps it luxe, but still on a budget. So check out this video next.